Kia ora.
G'day everyone.
I'm Jill. Welcome to Cup of Tea and a Yarn.
Yeah, welcome everyone.
Yeah, we're a bit late. We
Yeah.
tried to do 2 weekly, but we kind of, I don't know, somehow last weekend didn't happen.
I had the whole weekend, I kept thinking it must be podcast weekend. No, it's not podcast weekend. And I don't know.
Yeah,
so it's Friday now.
Yeah. So a bit late. Never mind.
Yeah. I'm Kylie. I'm Crafty Mama on Ravelry and Instagram.
Oh, did I say? I always think I said I'm Jill. I'm Tea and a Yarn on Instagram and Ravelry.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we're going to talk a lot about knitting.
Yes.
Oh, no, I do have some spinning, but I can't show it. It's still on the thing and I'm only halfway through.
Oh well, that's all right. I have no spinning. So I have knitting and I actually have some cross stitch.
Ooh.
Oh, and I had... Sorry?
I did sew a frock.
You sewed a frock. Awesome.
Yeah, it's not in a state to be showed. It needs to be washed and pressed. It's a bit like rolled up at the moment. I can't show it.
I sewed a project bag too, but I'm not sure where it went to. So next time, I'll show you next time.
Me too. I'll show my frock next time.
Yeah, awesome. Oh, yeah. What are you knitting on at the moment, Jill?
What am I knitting on? Well, yeah. I have done some more on my botanic shawl.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's so pretty.
Yeah. So I've gone, you know how I frogged it?
Yes.
Past that point.
Yep.
A little way. So there we go.
That bright pink is gorgeous there.
Yeah, it's cool.
Wow. Such a simple, effective pattern, eh?
It is. Just with those like lines of slip stitches. It's like, wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I've been knitting on.
He's a clever designer, hey. Oh, yes, that's West Knits.
It is West Knits. Sorry, yep, Stephen West.
Yeah. This might be the West Knits show. I've got a couple of West Knits as well.
How's that? Oh, that's my only West Knit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's what I have next to me sometimes.
Yeah.
My biggest thing, though, I'm doing is I know that you're doing a cowl.
Yeah, I'm still going.
Yeah, I'm doing a cowl. This is Hello from My Colours crop, and it's a Jessie Maid Designs.
It looks gorgeous.
Yeah, so this is the one I've done 3 times.
Ah.
So Kylie was just asking me if I swatched, and I don't swatch. I'm not a swatcher. So what happened, though, is I restarted. This is my 3rd go at this because I didn't like the colours.
Well, it's kind of like a swatch. It's just a live swatch.
That's right. It's a big one. And this time I've gotten a lot further than last time. But it's just like loads of colour work.
It looks really cool.
So I'm using some Kiwi Yarn Merino as my base colour, my main colour. And then I'm just using all of my bits.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
And like going, I might just shove some orange in there. There's a little bit of turquoise and just things. And there's that bright pink, my bubble gum from my cowl.
Yep.
One is also from my bubble cowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just using bits really.
That's amazing.
Enjoying it. So it's a short sleeve crop. I probably will make it a little bit longer than it shows because I quite like it to, I know, be at least to my waist.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll see
You're the boss, so you can do what you want.
Yeah. So this is I feel like I haven't knitted a lot, but I have knitted this 3 times.
Yeah, you've done heaps.
And I'm really enjoying it. It's a really nice, easy, fun thing to do.
Yeah. I love colour work like that.
Yeah.
Especially when you're doing colours like you're doing them and you just don't know what it's going to be.
Yeah. Just like, what
super fun.
Yeah. I've got some of my stuff from my beret in there as well.
Nice.
Yeah,
any hand spun?
No hand spun because it's 4-ply and I haven't got a lot of 4-ply hand spun. My hand spun tends to go to sport
DK
or edging towards DK. Yeah. And the one I I do have a little bit of like fingering weight that I've got aside for another project. So yeah, but so that's what I'm knitting on at the moment.
That's awesome.
Yeah, as well as usual socks.
Yeah. Oh, well, show us your socks, because you were showing me them before, and they are gorgeous, guys. This yarn is amazing.
This is the yarn. So this is my I'm at work in Teams or Zooms meetings, keeping me in the meeting rather than floating off into my own little world. I just do vanilla socks, and I'm doing it just round and round and round, and I'll put a heel in later. So this is the Roxy Fibers yarn that we got, that's called Putakawa Summer, and the money went to the chain dog.
That's right, chain dog rescue. Yeah. And I didn't buy it because I was like, oh, I don't really like that red. And now I'm looking at Jill's and I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah, I love how it's knitting out.
Oh,
very
so
cool.
I have FOMO.
Colours are so excellent. And I was really nicely surprised too. It's like, wow, I really like the stripes. Yeah. So that Putakawa Summer, and it's on their walkies base. I know, it's cool. So it's sock yarn. Yeah, so that's just my round and round and round and round I go, and yeah.
Well, we're likely to see them at another fibre festival if we ever get out of our homes again. And hopefully they'll have that again.
Yeah, so they've got that at Fibretron.
Yeah.
A few months ago. So we're in the middle of our epidemics.
Yeah. Between lockdowns.
Yeah.
It was, that was a long time since we'd had a lockdown, because our first lockdown this year was February.
Oh, for you guys it was, yeah.
Yeah, and we hadn't had another one until now. So we've been pretty lucky, really.
Well, we're talking about the time before.
The time before, because we're in about week 9 now of our lockdown.
Yeah, you guys are having it hard, eh?
Yeah, we've got a really, really tough, long lockdown, but we're now allowed to go. We're now in what we call level 3.1. If you ask my son, it's 3.14145, which is pi.
Yeah.
19145. He's calling it the pie lockdown, and he keeps he's 12, right? He keeps saying it's the pie lockdown, so we should eat pie every day. And I go, go for it, mate. You want to bake a pie? We'll all eat it. I haven't made one yet. Which is surprising because he likes being in the kitchen, but I've been home with him, so anyway, so we're allowed to go outside our house now with one other bubble. So we call family units bubbles here. So up to 10 people and 2 bubbles. So we had a picnic in the park. Basically, you can have picnics. The important thing is to be outside. So we had a picnic in the park on Saturday with one other family, and the kids played, and we got pizza, and we had cocktails, and we had ice cream, and so then we had affogato because the cocktails were actually espresso martini. So then we had espresso martini with ice cream. Oh my God, it was great. And we wandered on home because we're not meant to go very far either. Actually, we are allowed to go anywhere in Auckland now. Yeah,
that's quite a big region.
It is quite a big region. So we might do a bit of exploring this weekend, I think. Is that all you're working on, Jill?
Yeah.
Sorry, I got sidetracked.
That's all I'm working on. I did go out for dinner last night, but I won't rub it in.
I was talking to my parents just before, and they're in Sydney. And of course, Sydney's in like total freedom now because they're more than 80% fully vaccinated. And they've been out for dinner twice this week. And I don't begrudge them that because they've been in lockdown for 15 long weeks.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Yep. I have been working on I've actually finished quite a few things, but I'll show you them when we get to that. But this week I've mainly been working on the Stephen West Mystery Knit Along.
Yeah.
So if you are doing the Mystery Knit Along, this is your disclaimer to skip ahead a few minutes. I'll show it quickly and then.
What clue number are you up to?
Well, we're on clue 1. And clue 2 drops at about 11:30 tonight. I'm not staying up for it. I will start clue 2 tomorrow. So look away, everyone. Skip forward about, I don't know, 3 minutes, 2-3 minutes or something. This is my first clue. I'm showing it. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da!
Oh, cool. Oh, I like that. Colours.
Yeah, quite hard to say because this is all bunched up.
Yeah.
But once it's blocked, it'll be like these beautiful wedges with all the different colours in it.
Nice.
So he suggested that we pick, this is colour 1. He said pick something with a mat that's quite poppy for 1, and then pick something that frames the other colours for colour 2. Now, I want this to be quite a pink shawl. So, I mean, really, these 2 colours are my most poppy colours and framey colours, but I want this to be quite pink. So I was quite, I chose the pinks for that. I cheated, and he had, he put up a video and said at, 51 minutes, I show the whole thing. And I watched that before I cast on.
So you got to see it, what it looked like.
Yeah, just this clue. So I still don't know what the whole thing looks like.
Right.
So it's still a mystery in that sense. But yeah, I have so many shawls now that I wanted to be quite specific about the colours I've got. So yeah, there's 4 sections. There's this little section in the middle. That's where we started. And then section 2 is these wedges, which spread out from section 1. And then we had to pick up along the edge of section 2 and do these bits for section 3. Now, I made a whoopsie with this. That's how big they're all meant to be. 6 rows of colour. With the first one, I did 2. And then I jumped on my Monday night Zoom call with the ladies, and I didn't read the next line that said repeat 2 times. So I only did 2 rows. So then I got to this one and saw the repeat and went, oh no. And then in my mind, it was repeat. I read 2 times. So I thought, oh, okay, so I have to do 4. So I thought I'll be clever and go 2, 4, 6 to make a pattern, right, out of my boo-boo.
Yeah.
So I did that. And then I got to the next one. And then I read I was meant to do this for all of them. And I was like, but the stitch count doesn't change through that whole section. So hopefully it won't matter too much.
Yours is unique.
It's unique. His whole thing is say yes, don't stress. So I just thought, that's fine.
Yeah.
So section 4 is these weird little I-cord loops.
Yeah.
So it's actually 10 rows of I-cord, and then you knit across and do another I-cord. There's 45 of them. I wanted to rip my eyes out by the end.
But they look cool.
They're very interesting. I'm kind of hoping we're going to thread something through it. Maybe. I don't know.
I have seen on the Instagram posting there how they're going and their disclaimers. It's very
yeah.
It's quite cool.
So I'll put that down so I can talk about the yarn now. So it was very important to me this year to do only Kiwi and Aussie dyers.
Yeah.
So what I ended up going with, I'll pull out all the colours. I mean, you've seen the colours, but for those who didn't want to see the reveal, I'll go through my Aussie ones first. This is from Louie and Lola. She's in Tasmania and she has sausage dogs. So that's actually what drew me to them first. I got these gorgeous enamel pins and I also ordered yarn.
Nice.
And I got the pins for my mum and my sister and myself because we're a crazy sausage dog family. And yeah, this is a BFL, a blue-faced Leicester-based yarn, and it's quite BFL is very good for socks. And I sort of had in mind that I would do a solid-ish sock, like a pattern sock with it. But then this came along. It's a lot, almost scratchy. It's almost scratchy, but that's the BFL. It will soften up, but at least I know I will never get holes in this bit of the shawl. So there's that one. Then the yellow is from...
I can hear snoring.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That is my dog.
just really.
Do you want me to kick her out? Is it really bad?
No, just every so often I can hear a snore. It's quite funny.
Yeah, that's my dog. Cavaliers are known for snoring. They have these pushed-in faces. She snores all the time. Yeah. All right, so we'll just pretend that she's not snoring. Okay, so this is from Skein Yarn in Coffs Harbour. Not to be confused with Skein NZ, Skeins down in Napier. So this is Skein Yarn, and that's her top drawer base. It's a 85-15 merino nylon. It's my favourite base in the world. I love it. I have heaps of colours in this base. And then my last Aussie one is from, I keep forgetting, Happy Hank. And they're in Bendigo. And this was actually a set that came with a mini, this colour. It was, not that colour. This colour.
Yeah.
And that was my original, this is what the shawl is all about. It's so gorgeous. It's called Strawberry Sundae. Yeah, and I have pieces of my dog in it. She's a shedder. Okay, onto the Kiwi Yarns. I've got this one, which I purchased from Julie of Wool on Wheels. But the diary is for Dying Out Loud, and it's called Gumdrop Buttons.
It's cool.
It's really awesome. And the last one is from Lynn at Fibre to Go, and this is a one-of-a-kind dyed one that I got. I think it was only $15 or $20. I love her sales. They're great. And it's got some, I think it's 100% merino. It's quite fluffy. Same with this one. This is 100% merino, quite fluffy. So I've got some interesting textures going on with that because of the different mixes of yarn. But that's okay.
Cool. Are you enjoying the knit though?
Yeah, that was really quick. So I wasn't expecting to finish so early. I was done, well and truly done on Wednesday, which is a 2.5 days of being ahead. So I thought it's October, which is around the knitting world known as Socktober. That's right. So I've picked up, instead of casting on new socks, I've picked up whips. I have actually finished one, so I'll show that in finished. But my first one that you've seen this before, Jill. This is how old this whip is. It's I don't even know what it's called. I've got the pattern here though. So Speckled Space Socks by Amanda B. Stevens. I wonder what just says Amanda B. Stevens. I'm sure she has a designer name, but it's not here. But yeah, they're quite cool. And they have little like moss stitch type. They're slip stitches within there. So I'm glad to be picking them up.
Yeah, they're cool socks.
They're really cool. So, but they're not like, the reason I haven't finished them is because they're not just round and round and round without thinking socks. And this is yarn from Heather Made in Australia, and I got this at the Bendigo the Bendigo show, and the colorway is Gobstopper.
Cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
She does really awesome double gradient soft gradients specifically for sock knitting. She's really cool. So that's 80-20 nylon wool. It's not superwash. So there's that. I do wish that I hadn't, see how it looks really cool there because I did the heel. I'm learning to not just keep going with the heel. This was the sock that really made me go, and I think that's maybe why I stopped knitting on it.
It looks quite cool. I like it.
Yeah. So now I know I've learned a really awesome trick. So when you're knitting and you get to the heel, if you want it, so you can either do afterthought heel, or if you want to do this sort of heel, then gusset, flap and gusset sort of heel, you take from the other end and do a contrast heel section. And then at the front, it keeps going flawlessly.
Yeah.
That's what I now do.
Yeah.
I didn't know that back then. And I'm still working on my lockdown cowl. I feel like this is so representative of this lockdown.
I hope you don't end up hating it though.
No, I still love it. I do love it, and I'm loving where I'm at now. So I'm actually knitting faster on it. Yeah. It just feels like this lockdown goes on and on and on and on and on. So it's quite apt that this is my lockdown project.
Yeah.
I have one repeat left.
Ooh.
So I have that much to go.
That's not much at all.
No. So I'm trying to knit on it a bit more. Yeah, I'm down to the last one. So it goes in and out. This is the Bubble Cowl by West Knits. The yarn is a set of minis from Yarn Floozy. Yeah,
that's cool. You haven't got long to go. The end is in sight.
The end is in sight, and I'm glad I made it a bit longer because if I hadn't, I would be finishing by now.
Yeah. And
it would be too tight. So
I sent mine to my cousin in the UK. She's in.
You didn't keep it?
No, well, it's quite warm. She's.
Okay.
We don't get winters really.
No.
Like they do there. I mean, we don't get snow and cold, so it would be kept for if I ever had trips to the South Island in the winter. Down to Wellington. So, and she was like, "Wow, you'll love this." I was like, "Okay, you can have it." So I sent it to her.
That's awesome.
So that's bringing its way to England at the moment.
Awesome. I wonder how long that'll take.
I don't know.
I will probably wear mine on mornings walking into work because it's often 1, 2, 3 degrees when I'm walking into work in the middle of winter. So and I get a cold neck.
I don't get to walk that far in winter.
Yeah. I have to walk a lot.
Yeah.
And I think being merino silk, I could wear it around the plant if I wanted to. Is silk fire retardant like merino?
I think it is.
Yeah. I have to think about those things with my knitting because if I want to wear it at work, it needs to be fire retardant.
And I hear that you were showing off when we were first chatting. I've finished so many things.
I have finished so many things. Do you want me to keep going?
If you like. I've finished 2 things.
Why don't you show us yours, Jill? Come on.
Ta-da!
So nice.
And
this was the one you were gonna frog.
It was, and I'm really glad I didn't, because all I had to do was the arms, and it didn't take very long at all. I did one arm one weekend, and I did the other arm the other weekend.
Yeah.
I obviously made it short so that I could do them in a weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so my shifty, Andrea Murray. Yeah.
Yep.
So this was my second shifty. I really like it now.
It's really nice. It looks great with your hair at the moment, actually.
Yeah. So the yarn is wool mostly. So I did it with, so So the wool mice was a great, like, what do you call it when there's lots of different colours? Not gradient, the other one.
Variegated.
Variegated, yeah.
Yeah.
So it was variegated. And then the other colours I've got with it is the turquoisey colour and the more golden colour, which were both from Kiwi Yarns.
Mm-hmm.
And both of the colours had the other colour in it. So
right.
And that was like a merino twist, a high twist merino, should I say. Yeah. So it's nice. I haven't washed it yet, so it will settle a bit. It's still a bit bouncy. Yeah. I haven't washed it.
That's only 3 skeins.
Yeah, and I had so I used one and a little bit more of the wool mice, not the full ones of the other 2.
Wow. That's really good.
Yeah. So this was my biggest woohoo. I finished. And my other finish is my dishcloth.
Oh yes. So I've got my dishcloth too. So we joined the Fibre Hustle dishcloth revolution.
Yes, we did. Yeah. We didn't podcast because it felt like we'd talk to each other because we did that Zoom.
That's probably it.
Yeah.
Yes. Because it was a Zoom call and it was 2 hours long.
Yeah.
It was fun.
So my pattern was from the Knit Guru, which is a Kiwi designer. And my yarn was Cruchy cotton, which again is a Kiwi fibre people.
Yep.
And the pattern was really nice. I really liked the basket weave. On the Zoom call, I started and then I made this big mistake.
Oh, whoops.
So my basket weave goes that much and not that much. But that's
well.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be good enough to wash with.
Yeah.
The cotton's really nice.
Have you used it yet?
Not yet. I thought I'd show it today, and now it's going into circulation. Yeah.
And are you inspired to make more?
Well, yes, I had big ideas to make more. I did pop to Spotlight at the weekend, as you know, and bought some cotton, some organic cotton. So I might make a couple more for Christmas presents for the family.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I'd like to make quite a few for Christmas presents too.
Yeah.
Mine has the scrubby.
I got kind of distracted by my jersey, so.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah. Mine has the scrubby stuff in it, which my husband is actually the dishwasher in our house.
I don't do dishes.
I stack the dishwasher, the children unstack the dishwasher, and Jeremy does the physical washing. Yeah. So my job is to get as many pieces as possible into the dishwasher to save him washing dishes.
Yeah.
And I take that role very seriously. I'm like, do you remember Tetris?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm quite the Tetris person. So it's possible I really enjoy that job. So I did some diagonal weaving for mine.
That's very cool.
With the scrubby in it. Yeah, and this is a self-striping cotton. It's sugar and cream cotton from Ribbon Rose. And with the scrubby cotton also from Ribbon Rose. Do you know that uses like almost a whole ball? So I will be able to do one more, but I'll have to combine it with another solid color or something, which is fine. I love how it makes it so like a tartan, like it's just so perfect. There is that little bit in the middle where I ran out of green, but who cares?
And have you used it yet?
No, because this is going to be a Christmas gift.
Right,
so these are all gifting things. So I'd like to do maybe one a fortnight. And I thought if I aim to show one on every podcast, I'll do one.
That's a good idea. Maybe that's try something like that.
Yeah, we could do like dishcloth of the podcast. Like what dishcloth have you done this fortnight?
Oh, we haven't done our cowl thing either.
We're still in lockdown.
Oh, okay.
Remember you said we were going to keep going?
That's right, until the lockdown. Okay.
And maybe we keep going until this one's done.
Yeah.
So what I was going to say was that I actually placed an order with Ribbon Rose because they've gotten their sugar and cream scrubby one back in, which is scrubby mixed with the cotton. So it's a bit of a pain to try and weave both at the same time. So I've ordered some of that and I'm waiting on that. We can do click and collect with Ribbon Rose. And what they've said is that they will send us a second email when it's ready to be collected. I ordered on Wednesday. It's now Friday and I haven't got an email. So
you might be really busy.
They might be, but I will actually call them after we get off this phone call because my husband's gone north for work and he can pick it up on his way back. So yes. So that's my dishcloth. So that launches me straight into my FOs because you're done, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm just going to sit back and relax.
Awesome. So my second FO is my mystery gnome. Yeah. So I finished this little guy. I will show you this guy as well because I did put a tassel on him and he's way better with the tassel. Don't you think?
Definitely.
Makes the gnome.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So he's done. That was mystery gnome number 6. This is mystery gnome number 7.
I like his nose.
His what, sorry?
I like his nose.
His nose is gorgeous. Actually, there's a really clever technique for this one that she put in the pattern where we just kind of pulled stuff to make it really round. It's actually quite square, knitted. Yeah. And then it's stuffed. But yeah, his nose is gorgeous.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a beard, which
no.
This is the second gnome, I think, I've knit without a beard. They normally have a beard. That's fine. Not really my colours, my normal colours. I actually let my son choose the colours. All my other gnomes are pinks and purples and aqua. These are not my colours. Very
gnome-like.
Very gnomey, yeah. But no, Calvin loves orange and green.
Yeah, nice.
So this one is from Skeins. It's a Baby Bandit. No. Yeah, Baby Bandit, that's right. I got that in the Skein sale. And this was actually meant to be knit in the same colour, this bit that goes all the way around. It's a massive long I-cord, which I knit by hand. And I'd already sneaked a peek because I was running behind at that point and saw everyone's, and I'm like, I could totally do that in the body colour. And I love it.
Yeah, that is cool.
And then he's got this little flower thing, which probably looks more like a popcorn.
It looks cool though.
It does look cool.
Yeah, it looks very gardeny.
Yeah. I think that's so they were this was in the first clue. The first clue we knit the nose and these 3 little tiny I-cords of different lengths and sizes. And then they weren't incorporated until like a week and a half later. So that was fun. But it was interesting seeing how different people put that on, that section on. It's all part of the mystery, isn't it? His body is made in a hedgehog fibers mini, and the colorway is DRK, as in Dre Renee knits. And then his butt's in green as well. I love that. These mittens were more hard work. You do this little I-cord and then put that aside and then knit from the top and then pick that up and just like a mitten. Yeah. And then you actually tie them together. So, yeah. And how cute are the braids?
Yeah, they're cool.
They're cables. It's not a proper knitted one. Sorry, I've stuck that in because they stick out a bit. That's pretty good now. It's not too bad now. They were like curling up. And that's made out of my Nundle, one of my Nundle fiber ones. So yeah, he's really cute. I reckon I could hang him on the tree just about.
Definitely, yeah.
He's gorgeous. He's quite Christmassy too, I think.
He is, yeah.
So pretty happy with him. The pattern name is Not Just Another Gnome.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. I think he's Norman, or I don't know. And the designer is Imagined Landscapes. She's amazing. Oh, and she also sent us a little bonus pattern. It's a little ice cream scoop, like a little ice cream cone with double scoops.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
I haven't got that. I was just happy to finish that. What else have I finished? Oh, what I'm wearing. Yeah. So this was my super secret mystery knit, test knit that I was doing last time. This is called Bejeweled by Truly Myrtle, and it's actually the first pattern in the new season of Wardrobe Toolbox. So you can't purchase this, but Wardrobe Toolbox people will be knitting it. And it's this gorgeous knitted, lacy, beaded, look, it's got beads, shawl, and it's so quick. What I really loved about this pattern is that it's actually designed for one skein, and you weigh it halfway, and when you're halfway through your yarn, you just then start decreasing.
What's the yarn?
Oh, the yarn is Yarn Floozy. It's a silk merino.
It's very pretty colour.
It's beautiful. It's a one of a kind. She does lots of one of a kinds. And it's not as drapey as I expected it to be, but that's okay. The recommended yarn for the pattern is like 100% silk, and the only 100% silk I had in my stash was quite variegated, and I was worried I would lose the pattern. This is more just got a few speckles through it, so I matched the bead color with one of the speckles. So it's like a green, and there's that green there. So yeah, no, pretty happy with that.
Nice color on you.
Thank you. I'm learning that I think dual colors suit my skin tone. So the purple and greens and red, or not so much red, but more like burgundy. I think that's what suits me, but I could be completely wrong. And one more, FO.
Wow.
I know. This just shows you like how many FOs I have sitting around, that if I just one week decide to pick something up, I can finish something every week. Socks.
Woohoo.
DK socks.
Yeah.
Now these took me long. Yeah, they're gorgeous. The yarn is from Dreamfire Yarns. It's a DK yarn. I did struggle to find, this was actually the recommended yarn for the pattern, and I never do that. I never buy the recommended yarn. I try to knit from stash, but when it comes to socks, you've got to have some nylon, right? And I did not have 2 skeins of the same color DK with nylon. And I don't even think I have any DK with nylon. Like, that's quite unusual. So I went to Dreamfire and ordered her yarn, and I'm really happy with it. It's quite a hardy yarn. I definitely won't get holes in these. Well, not more so than any other socks.
Have they got bubbles on?
It's got bubbles. The colorway is called Pukaki, which is a lake in South, like Canterbury. Is that right?
I don't know. I'll Google.
Anyway, Pukaki in Te Reo Māori means bunched up water. And I think that's so cool because this looks like bunched up water, don't you think?
Definitely.
Yeah, so I'm really, really super happy with that.
Lake Pukaki.
Pukaki.
In the Mackenzie Basin. Oh, by Lake Tekapo.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Twizel, somewhere around there.
Yeah, near Twizel, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. So the pattern is another wardrobe toolbox pattern by Truly Myrtle called Eliza. This is a season 3 pattern. And something I do really like about it is it's got this pattern at the back. So it's kind of different. I'll take it off so you can see. So this is it laid flat. It's got the bobbles. It's got cabling. This is why it took me so long. It's got cabling. But then at the back, it's just got this really nice patchwork pattern. What did she call it? Quilted section? I don't know. So another reason it took me so long was because I tried to be clever and do 2 at a time because I thought then I wouldn't get second sock syndrome. And I didn't get second sock syndrome, but I ended up being kind of sick of it because it's DK. And when you're knitting socks, you knit on quite small needles. So these were on 3.25 needles, which is not small, but for DK, it's quite tight. And it was quite hard on my hands because it's a really hard-wearing yarn. It was quite hard on my hands. So when I finished my season 1, clue 1 of my West Knits MCAL, I thought, right, I'm going to pick these up, switch to DPNs and finish them. And by the time I only had like this much left of both of them. So that took me I finished it that day. And but my hands were quite sore from the wear. And so I picked the other one up the next day and I went, oh, no, I don't want to knit on that. So I've only just finished the second one today. So really good yarn. As I said, it won't wear, but it's quite hard on your hands for a sock. I think if you were knitting for a jumper, you'd be using bigger needles and it wouldn't be so hard on your hands.
Yeah.
The other interesting thing about the pattern is that it's got this like a curved toe, not a wedge toe. So actually cast off, there were still like 40 stitches left.
Oh, wow. 30 something stitches left when I cast off. And I've put them on, they fit really well, but it just looks weird. That's all my finished knitting. Wow.
I know.
I've spent some money.
Have you? Oh, do you want me to show you my cross stitch now that I finished?
Oh, go on then. No,
and then
not interrupt your finished objects.
I know. So I got bored. This is my inner meeting crochet. I got bored of that this week, and I bought this kit ages ago. Pusheen cross stitch kit, and it's got enough for 3 patterns. 1, 2, 3. But it only has one. Look, what do you call this?
The embroidery
hoop.
Yeah.
So I've ordered some more hoops, and I'm waiting on them to come. But look how cute it is.
That's really cute.
I've been cross stitching that during meetings.
Nice.
So cute.
That is really cute.
My daughter's tried to steal it.
Ah.
And I'm sorry, this is mine. I'm a big kid.
Cool. That's so cool.
That's it. I'm done.
Okay. Can I tell you I've been spending now?
Yes. Show me.
So, this a new to me person, Yarn Obsessions.
Oh.
So a New Zealand dyer. I just really liked those colours.
Yeah, gorgeous.
And
looks like your jumper.
And I got this as well to go with it.
Ooh.
2 of those, but I've made one into a ball because I was going to use that for my other jumper. But I changed my mind. So both are 4-ply merino. This one's called Beryl, and this one's called Floral. I think that's
Beryl and Floral.
Beryl, yeah.
Nice.
Yes, I had not heard of Yarn Obsessions as a dyer, so hand dye in New Zealand.
Where is she?
Facebook. Oh, I can't remember. Somewhere south.
South. Oh, cool.
South of here, anyway. Yeah.
That's awesome. It's nice to find new dyers.
It is. So yeah, that was a purchase I made.
Has she been dying long?
I don't know.
I'll have to look her up.
I just went shopping rather than going out. I just went, oh, like that.
Pretty. I'm writing it down.
Yeah. There's just like she has some nice colours. I think I saw her on one of the Facebook pages.
Okay.
Then I went for a bit of a trip out. So last Saturday, I hadn't been shopping for a long time. Like, still, the whole mask wearing, it's not comfortable. So I haven't really done it. So I went to Spotlight last week for a little look, and then I went to the Taronga Knitting Centre. Always good to support local. I didn't need anything, but I just bought myself I bought myself a Zalba ball.
Nice. Is that a single ply one?
I don't even know. I don't think so. No. It's a I can see that it's twisted, so I can.
Okay.
Not single ply. I think it's just a sock. Yeah. So you can see that it's twisted in here.
Oh yes. Yep.
Yeah. So I got that because I liked the colours, and they've started to stock Malabrigo.
Oh, nice.
So that one was just a merino.
Malabrigo must be getting more small yarn shop friendly, because the shop in what's it called, Michelle Ann in Pukekohe, she started stocking her too. That too.
Yeah. So I thought I didn't really need anything, but I thought I hadn't bought anything for a while, apart from a couple of Christmas things which I've got coming. I also got a Honey Hooley Christmas, whatever it is. I don't know. I just went, oh yes, please. And I don't know what's coming.
Do you remember what base you got it on?
I got it 50-50.
Right. That was the one I was tempted by.
Yeah.
But I went, no, I won't.
I think she's shipping sometime in November. So.
Oh, the reason I didn't get that is because I got a Kylie and the Machine advent calendar.
Did you?
Yeah.
The labels.
She does the labels. Yeah.
Oh.
I thought that's something that, yarn advent calendar is fun and everything, but I have loads of yarn. Yeah. But I thought to get 25 unique labels is such a cool thing. Yeah.
Actually, the Taronga Knitting Centre's stocking that as well.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Kylie and the Machine labels, yeah. So it's really changed. Like they've got there's new owners there, and it's a lot different now. Like with the different options, and it's not as because it's quite cluttered. Before.
It was quite cluttered, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it's not as much easier to see things.
That's really good.
Yeah. Now with thinking about what I actually want rather than just go, oh, that's pretty, I'll have that, and I'll have that, and nothing. Well, anyway, you know what I'm like with my shopping. Just whatever I like.
Well, we're all a bit like that, aren't we?
We don't really shop with a purpose.
Sometimes.
Yeah. So that's all of my shopping.
I caught the Yarn shop update.
Did you?
Yeah, because I really love her stuff. It's just 100% me and her colorways. And that's the first time I've ordered from her. I think the only other Yarn stuff I've got, I actually bought from Lupine. So this is the first time I've bought directly from her, and I might be purchasing again this weekend because she's just put up a 20% off coupon on Ravelry because she's had a bad week. Not on Ravelry, sorry, on Instagram. Yeah.
Well, maybe I need to shop because it's a bad week too.
Yeah.
I can
and you can pre-order with her too.
Oh,
You could actually pre-order a sweater's worth of yarn and get 20% off. So it's possible I might do that. Anyway, I'll have a look. I'll try to be good. She's got 2 new products. The first is sock blanks.
Ooh. Ah, cool. I've never knitted off a sock blank.
Have you not? It's pretty fun. Do you know what? I'm going to open this up and show you because it's so cool. So this is on her Gradient Sparkle, 75% merino, 20% nylon, 5% silver stellina. Mm. It's 425 meters on 100 grams. And the colorway is, I'm going to say this wrong, apotheos.
I don't know.
Apothos. Apparently it means I watched her reveal podcast, and it means like the end, or like climax, or anyway,
I'm Googling. Oh, I like that.
Amazing. So this is a new color, new to her colorway.
Yeah.
And I love it so much. Look at that.
That's so cool.
So you could actually say I bought a scarf.
Yes. That's so cool. Oh my God.
Yeah, I've knit twice before with a sock blank, I think. But it's kind of fun because
will you knit socks off it?
Probably, yeah. Maybe. I don't know. But I have in the past, I've knit socks off of it. And it's interesting because you see that and you think, oh, well, is that what it's going to be? But it kind of knits up differently because this is
wider.
Yeah, I don't know. It's because if you actually look at the circumference, like that's actually wider than a standard sock.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
One. Oh my God, I've got such FOMO.
Yeah. So yeah, that's something really fun that is in my future. And the other thing she started doing is she's doing fiber.
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, I know. So I got the same colorway in fiber.
Oh.
Isn't that beautiful?
Really lovely. Yeah.
So it's quite different. It's so interesting seeing.
It's like, quick, hurry up and go now, Carly. I want to go shopping.
Yeah. We can totally pause right now and you can go shopping and then come back and tell us what you bought. But it's so interesting seeing different.
Yeah.
I think she dyed this first and then went to this, and and then she's got the yarn with the same color.
What kind of fiber? What's your base for your fiber?
It's all 100% Corridale. So happy with that. It's 100 grams superwash Corridale. Apotheos, I don't know, but that's that. I got 3 braids.
Oh,
isn't that beautiful? This is her Virgo colorway.
Yeah, pretty.
So that's a standard colorway of hers as well, Virgo. And I added this to my cart and deleted it and added it and deleted it several times. And I eventually just went, it's only money, Kylie, just buy it.
Yeah, that's right.
And isn't that gorgeous? I'm so inspired by that. Really glad I got that. And the last gradient is actually the last fiber is actually a gradient.
Yeah.
And I was watching her. I said I watched the reveal. She's not going to dye this one again because she didn't like it.
Oh, I
love it. So if she still has some in the shop, I will buy it. She probably doesn't. But yeah, it goes from yellow through to green, blue, purple, pink.
Yeah.
And I also got, this was really naughty. This is Angel Lace. It's 50% baby Suri alpaca, 30% extra fine merino, 20% silk from and it's from New South Wales merino, I think. It's 1,200 meters, so it's lace. Yeah. Chartreuse is the colorway.
Nice.
I have a shirt this color, a 3/4 sleeve shirt, and I had decided that I needed a love note to match that 3/4 sleeve shirt. So I don't know whether I will double this and knit it just with the 2 plies, or whether I will add something else to it. I haven't decided, but either way, it's going to be beautiful. I'm really, really happy with that.
That's cool.
Yeah. So she does have a sale. So guys, Yarn and it's for 24 hours, I think.
Cool.
I have a couple of books as well.
Wow.
Yeah. Just Pom Pom and whatnot. So that's the newest Pom Pom. I've actually decided to subscribe to Pom Pom because I buy it every single time. I love Pom Pom. And I worked out the cost of the subscription is about $5-10 a year cheaper than what I'm paying for it now, and it's likely to go up because the price seems to go up every single time. So I thought I'm just going to lock in that price for 12 months. And I really love. There's so many beautiful articles in this. I love this one.
Oh, that's nice.
Just a really interesting cable. It'd be a lot of work. And that jumper, that cardigan is really gorgeous. And there's a hat as well. Oh, this one. This is called Cladonia.
Oh, that's cool. Like that.
Isn't that pretty?
Really nice. Yeah.
And I got the Wool and Pine book, which I've been putting off purchasing, but I love the sorrel.
Yeah.
And the summer sorrel.
I bought that pattern. I was going to do it because Nana said you had a sorrel.
Yeah.
But I just finished knitting that one out of alpaca that was out. So you had the bumps on it. What do you call that? Reverse stocking it or whatever.
Yep.
And I was just over purling.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll do it sometime.
So the other one I really love is this one.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's brioche.
Yeah.
So yeah, I sort of thought there's 3 patterns in there that I wanted. That's it there. What's it called?
It's cool.
Broadleaf.
Yeah, it's really nice.
And I think it only uses like 3 skeins. This is another one that I might knit. I don't know. We'll see. I might even just use the motif. So I don't think I'll knit that. It's pretty.
It's pretty. I like it like this.
You know what? I could see scarlet in that.
Yeah.
That's my 10-year-old. I wonder. Yeah, see, look, sorry, I'll try not to give away the pattern.
That's cool.
Yeah, I could see her in that. She likes those sorts of things. I did have one other book that I wanted to share. I got this from Whitcoulls. This is from the Whitcoulls Top 100. And I've been ordering all sorts of those stupid craft kits for the kids. So I just kind of chucked this into my order. This is called Aroha. Have you seen it? Aroha?
Aroha.
I've been saying it wrong.
Aroha.
Yeah.
Yes.
Aroha.
I have that book too.
Oh, do you? There you go.
My friend sent it for my birthday this year. Yeah.
That's gorgeous. Well, I saw it in the Whitcoulls Top 100 and thought, I need that book. So it's a book about Maori wisdom and traditional Maori life lessons.
Yeah, is it Whakatoki? Is that the right word?
Whakatoki.
Whakatoki.
Whakatoki. Yeah, Whakatoki. Yeah. Which is a traditional Maori life lessons. So.
Yeah, sayings and things.
Sayings, yeah. And I think
like proverbs almost.
Yeah, and the Maoris use the whakatoki. Did I say it right? Whakatoki. They use it as like openings for a meeting, and opening and closing meetings, and like if you send something to someone, you include these whakatoki. So I thought, which I only just learnt during Te Reo Māori week a few weeks ago. So I thought, I want to learn what they mean and try and incorporate them into everyday sort of.
Nice.
Yeah. And I always thought aroha was love, and it is. That's part of it, but it's more than that. It's here you go. It says aroha is an ancient Maori word and way of thinking that means love, compassion, respect, and empathy. It's such a beautiful concept, I think.
We talk about the ha bit as being the breath that mothers do for their babies or something.
Oh, okay.
Kind of whole, it's not just, that kind of love, it's like that whole meaning.
Yeah. I think English is quite two-dimensional, and a lot of these more traditional languages are very conceptual versus just like words which mean things.
I think Japanese is similar, isn't it? It's got it's got words that mean things that are better than,
in terms of their the katakana, the symbols mean concepts.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just thought I'd share that.
That's
and
cool.
I'm not surprised that you already have it. But for me it was like quite new.
Yeah. But I haven't had it long. My friend in Wellington sent it for my birthday.
Nice. That's lovely.
Yeah, so just dip in and out.
Yeah.
Have it next to the side of my bed and just have a look at it every so often.
Yeah, because it's got 52. Maybe I should try and focus on one a week. Yeah, it's not the sort of book you read cover to cover. We purchased an e-reader for our kids in the last fortnight because they have read every single book in this house that is appropriate for them during lockdown. They are just such ferocious readers. So they've been very thankful for that. So now they can read ebooks from the library.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because it could be another month or two before we can get back to the library, which is insane.
And things are opening up slowly, aren't they? Like your 3.14 recurring, your pie.
So we're in 3.1 at the moment, and that's this week. And then Monday they're reassessing. Kids go back to school on Monday, and they were actually going to physically have kids go back to school on Monday, and they've changed their mind about that, and I'm really happy.
Yeah.
Because while Calvin's fully vaccinated now and my husband and I are fully vaccinated, my daughter isn't because she's only 10. She can't have the vaccine.
Yeah.
And I'm not concerned about her going to school, but where my boy goes to school, it's it could definitely be within the school. And he could potentially bring it home and give it to Scarlett. And that's a bit frightening. Yeah, I don't know if you've felt it out where you are, but certainly since we've had Delta in New Zealand, it's felt quite frightening here. The Z, just a block away from me, had people there with COVID, and all of the supermarkets I go to have had COVID people visit them, and we
only had the one truck driver. And he was here for not very long, but nothing came of that. And then last week there was talk about the next town along. Right. We've been quite sheltered.
Yeah, no, it's definitely in Auckland, and I think it's in Auckland to stay. It doesn't look like we're getting rid of it this time. But just got to get vaccinated. Just got to get everyone vaccinated. I'll feel better once they roll out vaccinations to kids.
But isn't it? It's a big push this week, isn't it? Vaccination weekend.
Super Saturday.
And Andrew's quite. And so my partner was we're both fully vaccinated, but we were quite jealous that New Zealand have got the Dreamliner out.
Yes.
And go get vaccinated on the Dreamliner, which would be so cool.
I didn't find that out until after Calvin was vaccinated. He only got vaccinated on Wednesday. I'm like, we could have taken the kids on the Dreamliner.
Yeah, that would have been fun. But then I can also imagine there'll be a big queue and there'll be a lot of people there. So then it's like,
my husband is calling it Super Spreader Saturday.
Yeah. There's a potential. That's what I was thinking with the airport anyway.
Yeah. I don't know, though. All of the vaccination centres have been very good about separating people and, they're there to protect us, not to spread the virus. So I think they'll be pretty good.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And have you got your virtual knit morning tomorrow?
We do.
Which cafe are you virtually knitting at tomorrow?
Oh, Lord knows. Actually, my husband said, what would you like to do this weekend? He said to me this morning, he said, go shopping, go to a cafe, see my friends physically, not in a Zoom. And he said, it's really just the French toast you're missing out on, isn't it? No, I couldn't give a stuff about French toast.
So you could say, yes, will you make me some?
Dang, I missed it. Actually, Urban Soul across the road is doing takeaways. Maybe I should get a takeaway French toast.
Takeaway breakfast.
We'll see. And what are you doing this weekend then?
Don't really know. No big plans. No, just chilling out from the week, really. Been a big week. So
you've been busy, haven't you, with work?
It's been pretty, very busy. So it'd be quite nice to have a relaxing couple of days. I don't know if we'll do anything.
Yep.
I had my shop last Saturday. I might pop and see my parents or something.
Nice.
Yeah. I quite enjoy just staying home though.
I know exactly how you feel.
Yeah.
I like to stay home on my terms though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
We've still not finished the last Lego Masters.
Okay, I won't talk to you.
We've been watching Lego Masters Australia. I think we've got the final to watch tonight. We watched the semi-final last night. It's just amazing.
Oh, they are amazing. I tell you that we like it when Brickman cries.
Yes, he cried at the semi-final. Well, the
my
girls
God, you just wait until the final. Yeah. Oh, it's just so funny.
Yeah.
Just laughing. But it's also final of Soamby that we watched the English Soamby.
Oh, yes, that's tonight.
I watched that with my sister, so we video call my sister, and
that's nice.
Yeah, we sit and watch that together, and that's tonight.
I watched that with the kids on the weekend. Yeah. They've been enjoying that too.
Yeah, that's cool. But final, there will be tears.
Oh, there'll be tears. There'll be tears. Yeah. They're so clever though. Those sewers, they're amazing. Yeah.
But it was last week that they inspired me. That's why I sewed my frock last weekend. I think it's wearable to work even. So show it off next week. I mean, next time we do our...
Next time you'll have to wear it.
Yeah.
We'll be doing a bit of sewing this weekend because my boy wants to earn a little bit of money to buy he's very close to getting a Nintendo Switch.
Mm-hmm.
He got a lot of money for his birthday back in September. And we've pretty much been in lockdown. We were in lockdown for his birthday. So we've been in lockdown ever since. He hasn't been able to spend it anyway. And he wants to buy a Nintendo Switch, which is like a Game Boy. And so, yes, last year they both made masks and sold them. Mm-hmm. So we're going to do that again.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah. I think we're going to do some tie-dyeing this afternoon too.
Ooh.
Got some tie-dye kits from the warehouse and some white T-shirts. Yes.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys are going to have fun. I'm going to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on holidays this week, so that's why. That's why I'm so chill. Got to go back to reality on Monday, but yeah. Yeah, and I am in the office now. Every other day, I'll be expected to be in. So yeah, it's nice to work from home.
It is. I do my usually 2 days a week. Meetings Monday and Friday, because Friday's a nice day to work from home. Makes the weekend go longer because you're already at home as the weekend starts.
Yep. I suggested to my husband that he took today off, but he had to go do a site visit. So he took his bike with him, though. He's gone up north to Mararui, or I don't know. And it's a beach up there, and apparently there's a wicked bike track up there. So he's taken his bike, and he just bought himself an e-bike. He hasn't got it yet. It's on a ship. Mm-hmm. So I don't know when he'll even get it. He'll be lucky to get it in November. Yeah. So if there's anything you want to get for Christmas, something like that, you need to buy it now.
Yeah. We're going to go now because I need to go back to work.
Oh, of course. You do. You do. Yes. Well, it's been lovely chatting with you. And I hope everyone has a lovely weekend.
Yes.
I'll have to go check out Yarn Obsessions.
Yes, and I'm going to go shopping on your yarn in my lunch break.
Awesome. Oh, well. Kia kaha, everyone.
Ka kite, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
And go get vaccinated if you're not vaccinated already.
Yes.
Super Saturday.
Saturday.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.